do?
I don't know.
All right, welcome to Legends of Lothos. I'm your DM, Casey. To my right, we have Arnon Solstein.
Yep.
We have, to the right of my right, we have Roan.
Yep.
To my left, returning after a week away, we have Renton Oriner.
Hello.
And we have Aiden.
Hey.
All right, so last we left our party, they had secured Peggy as captain of a ship and helped her kill her father.
Not all of us.
That
did.
was well, that's true. Not all of you did.
Well, she really did a good job of killing her father on her own without our help. And we just helped murder a bunch of pirates after that.
This is true.
Yeah. Homicidal murderers.
All right. So yeah, you guys have spent the past few days sailing with Peggy and her crew back to John Corby. And so, what have you guys done anything on the journey back?
I'm guarding my gear.
What's left of it anyway?
What's left of it? Because she's a little thief and
Why
I'm
is that?
sociopath.
I don't know. I'm with this crew. I don't feel like helping them like with the crew work. So I'm just gonna work on my pocket watch.
Okay, that is completely fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you guys say I was doing anything?
Yeah, you were seasick.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and you've gotten over your seasickness. And even Clem was a little bit seasick. It just wasn't great.
Yeah.
It was a whole situation. He was kind of bummed about the whole thing.
Cool.
But yeah, so you're over that. Is there anything you'd like to do on the journey?
No, not really.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna fill him in on, what happened.
Are you
All the stuff that
are you
happened.
putting any are you just telling him like the straight poop of what happened? Or are you putting your own little twist on it?
No, just the straight truth. Just being honest.
Okay.
Just the poop.
Yep, just the poo.
The whole poop, nothing.
I let him know that Peggy was stealing from the party.
I don't believe that.
That's true.
Peggy denies it.
Yeah, well, she threw my armor overboard.
Well, that's because you have brand new armor
Well-
that you
Well,
stole
that
money
we
from me
can
with.
definitely believe.
I didn't steal money from you. Wow. Everybody loves this Peggy. I can't stand her. She's psycho.
Wow, she's not that bad.
I watched her slice a dude in half.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Okay,
Without giving him a
she's
chance.
a little bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there might be a little bit of an issue there.
There's some small issues there.
There's
was
just a
down with it.
couple.
And we are looking forward to getting off this ship.
Oh, I can't stand. I don't even want to be on the damn ship.
We'll be off soon.
Yes. All right, so you guys pull into Remore.
How many days has this been?
Like 3.
All right.
Why?
Oh, just because I gotta know how many short rests. I mean, long
took
rests
long
for my
rests.
hit dice I got
Oh yeah,
back.
your hit dice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should be fine too, right?
Yeah, you're good.
You don't have to. You're for your sword. Never mind.
Yes, I do have to roll. No, same thing as yesterday.
All right, well, that's good. All right, so you guys pull in. Peggy gets off the ship with some of the crew, and you guys have a chance to go into town if you want to. She meets up with John. They have they have like a hush conversation, and then her and her crew take her newly acquired ship and sail off on some sort of mission.
Not without giving us our cut, though. No, because we have a cut. We had the steel that we made, and
she took off with it.
And she took off with it.
Yeah, no, she doesn't steal from
Right?
us
Maybe
at all.
she is a thieving bitch.
No, she does. She does let John know what you're owed because they still have to unload the goods.
all right.
So you will get your cut. It's just not in cash form unless you want to carry bales of tobacco.
No, do not want to do that.
Yeah. So your cut is coming. It's just not here yet.
I take my personal belongings off the ship as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I assume that you did. Yeah.
Yes. Trying to resist the urge to burn it down.
Yeah, they spend less than a day in port and they're off again.
No, if they actually wanted to go off without giving me a cut, I would be tempted to just shatter their mast.
So did Peggy throw
That worked
away
out last
his-
time you did that.
We've been through this.
I did. Well, they were stationary before, but I can
It's
shatter
all
a mast.
Wait, it was the new armor, right? The nice new set.
Yeah.
Just
Right into the ocean.
Don't worry about it too bad,
Did
because
she
we
give-
know
did
that
she at
Peggy's
least
a
give me
terrible
75 gold for
captain,
it?
and
No.
she's gonna
Damn it.
probably destroy that boat in the next couple days.
Yeah, but that was $75 or 75 gold worth of stuff that we could have sold and gotten back for the party.
It's dealing with pirates. You just got to write it off.
Just write it off. Okay.
Just write it off your tax returns.
Is there pirate tax returns?
Well, you
Tax
can-
breaks, tax credits, deductibles?
You can write it off as you were stolen from by a pirate.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything you guys want to do? Like, again, this is kind of just like a rinky-dink fishing village. There's not a whole lot here. Like Corby coming in with his crew, and the crew of Peggy's vessel kind of doubled the size of the town. But there is, there is an inn, and there's some people selling fish and whatnot. But
Are we going in the right direction of where we're supposed to be going? Like the temple of, I think, Tohdite, I think?
yeah,
that's
you
what it was?
guys, so John comes down. Well, hey guys, hear you guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a word that you could use.
No, not at all.
What? Oh, come on. You had not one, but two amazing captains with you. Yeah, you lost a couple of crew on the way.
No.
I heard that you guys met, went to this awesome resort for a while.
Is
Sounds
the,
just like a real relaxing trip.
Is the not the vice captain, but what's the his second in command called? His
that is... Ulfin, the first mate.
Is Ulfin there right now?
Ulfin is not there.
Well, okay, Corby. Guess what we ran across? That's gonna make Ulfin proud.
Let's see, Ulfin. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's he. Okay, please don't tell him. I'll never hear the end of it.
But at least we could tell him how they were.
Well, no, it's just gonna reinforce that every person that he runs into is probably a cannibal,
It's not everyone.
and it's bad now. At least every once in a while he throws sea monsters in there, but now every story is gonna be about cannibals.
No, once he knows that they're
Well,
when
there was sea
you're talking about
monsters,
sea
too.
monsters, there was a giant turtle that was going to eat our ship.
Yep.
A what?
A
Giant
giant,
turtle.
yeah, dragon turtle.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So there was giant monsters too.
Oh, did you guys run into the Kraken?
No, we did
Saw
not. Run.
tentacles.
Oh, we did come across a kraken
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Like I said, it sounds like you guys had a great time.
yeah.
I did not.
Yeah,
I
the
was sitting
beginning
here
part of
waiting.
the journey was fun. I mean, I was puking the second half, so.
What you?
Yeah, I don't know. I got sick. It was bad.
Must have been something you ate.
It definitely wasn't the human, because I didn't eat any food at that place.
It was the undercooked fish.
All right. Well, as soon as you guys are ready, I believe I still have a promise to fulfill, and my half of the contract. So whenever you're ready to sail towards Aelston, we'll get there.
Well, I don't really see a reason to stick around unless you guys want to just run through the town real quick.
No.
But there's not really. Doesn't look like there's anything there.
No.
All right. Well, let's go. So he gathers up his men and has them go up on the boat. They've been kind of itching to sail for a while, because again, there's not a whole lot to do in Remor. So he starts yelling things. He's like, "Trim the sails! Take a little bit off that one. It looks like shit."
Break wind.
He does not say that, but
I
you
know,
do,
I
and then
know.
everyone chuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, I did yell down to you while you were down there, passed out or whatever. I was like, "We're breaking wind!" Probably couldn't hear me.
All right, so you guys, we're off again. We're sailing. Weather's beautiful, clear skies, glassy seas, just the perfect amount of wind to, make some good progress. Corby estimates that it'll be about 3 days sail to the Aelston Islands.
Cool.
And you guys will make port on the largest of the islands, Valarin, at the capital city of Lexanthum.
Lexanthum.
Oh boy, I gotta go glance through my old notes to make sure I get these names right.
I don't think those are in
No, we
there.
haven't had those yet.
Yep.
No, as far as some of the specific for my Aelston Island notes, which aren't very detailed.
All right, so again, you guys have a chance to tinker on things. I'm assuming you're working on your watch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work on my pocket watch. I
Yep.
want to try to get it ready before port, just so I can sell it there.
All right, so anybody else have anything that they're working on the boat or no?
Just my meditation.
Meditation.
I'm helping with the navigation.
You're helping with the navigation. You're hanging out with I believe it's Cinna.
Sounds about right.
Yep, Cinna.
You're gonna
The
be able
sailing
to
master.
sail us everywhere, sir.
Yeah. With the 3 days, do you have proficiency in sea navigation or no?
I have no idea where that would be.
All right. Well, so
doubt it.
it'd be So she teaches you how to use navigator's tools. So
Okay.
now, if when rolling for navigation, you can add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
Okay. All right, cool.
So basically, it'll be intelligence plus proficiency bonus.
Cool. Good for you.
You know where the North Star is, and you know where the Southern Cross is.
That is the wrong planet. All right.
How about me? Did I finish my pocket watch?
Give me a craft roll.
You're gonna have to just make watches for all of us.
I just
Ooh,
wanna
21.
Yeah, you did, and it's a very spiffy watch.
All right. I got something to sell.
By the way, on the journey, I want to tell John that in the future, I don't ever want to sail with Peggy again.
Well, why not? She's a fantastic pirate.
Yeah, no, she steals from us as well as everybody else, and
What do you mean she stole from you?
she.
You mean she's a pirate?
We found money, and she tried to cut people out of the
Well, that
loot.
just seems fair. Was the other person there when the money was found?
He was on the island, yeah.
But did he know about the money?
Yeah, I went and told him about it
Well, why would you do a thing like that?
because he was part of the group.
Well, man, you're a more honorable man than most people I know.
Yeah. And then she threw my 75 gold's worth of armor off.
Are you
the
sure?
ship.
Did you see her do that?
Yep.
Roll a deception check.
So she didn't actually throw it?
She did.
He doesn't know. He just knows that it wasn't there.
All right, I rolled a natural one.
I don't think that can be true. That doesn't sound like her at all. There's no way that she would throw your armor overboard.
Okay, well then one of her crew did.
Now that I could believe.
Why would they do that?
Well, some of them they're pirate crew. They're not did you slight one in some way?
Nope.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Well, I was sick half the time,
Oh, okay.
and then I got off the ship.
Maybe you puked on it and they were just trying to clean it up for you.
And they accidentally dropped it.
I'm just curious. Is your character 100% sure that they didn't slight anybody on that ship?
I didn't.
You didn't not make a big just not tell somebody that these meat pies had people and you didn't do that at all and watch them eat the meat pie.
I tried to get him to not eat the meat pie. I told him it was poison and he was going to die if he ate it. And
It would have worked just as good if you said it was human.
Would have worked better, actually.
I don't know why he would have believed me if I even said that, and with the way he was acting.
You're just a salty dog, Aiden. But you know what? I'm sorry for whatever slight they've caused you. Is there any way I can make it up to you?
No, just as long as we don't ever cross paths again.
Guess we can't ever take off another day.
What?
Yeah. as long as you don't arrange for us to cross paths again.
Well, I can't promise that. But what I can do is say none of my crew will probably never ever steal from you again.
And throw my armor overboard.
There will probably never.
I
Wait, so
can't.
you seen it happened in the past, and I didn't catch it.
What?
You said again. So have they stolen from me in the past that I'm not aware of?
You just told me that they did.
No, that was Peggy's crew.
Yeah, but Peggy took some of my crew. And Peggy works or sails under my flag, which makes her my crew.
So you got your one crew person back?
No, she's still with. She said she went sailing with Peggy.
Oh.
So I'm becoming a little more cautious now. Okay. All right, thanks.
It's fine. You know what? Go get yourself some nice ale. It'll be great. You know what? Hang on. He goes into he reaches down into his boot and pulls out like a small flask. This is some really fine dwarven rum. And you never would have thought that dwarves could make rum. I had no idea. But man, this is good. Here, this is for you. My condolences for the loss of your armor.
Thanks, but you don't need to do that. I appreciate it.
I know I don't need to. I want to.
Yeah.
I want us to be friends, Aiden. It seems like we could have a good
I haven't had a
time.
problem with you. I'm just her.
I'm making amends for what my underlings did, so I apologize.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, enjoy that.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, the days pass, uneventful, nice, smooth sailing. Then you hear "Land ho!" From up in the crow's nest, and you guys can see, a port city coming up, and there's a ton of other ships, sailing in and sailing out. This is a massive, bustling port city. It's definitely the biggest city that you've seen since you left Krenas. And so, they sail in, they dock up. The first mate, Ulfin, goes down and pays the harbor master for the docking fee, and they start unloading some cargo and going on. John Corby, meets you guys on the deck, shakes each one of your hands individually. I know it wasn't the journey that you were expecting, but the journey that you got will make one hell of a story.
Well, we're here and we're alive, so we got that.
And if you guys ever need transport, you know how to find me.
No, we actually we don't actually know how to find you.
What? You don't?
Just start sailing.
Like, do we just yell your name out in the wind and you just show up?
That won't not work.
Oh, shit.
Well, just say, just in any port, ask for John, and somebody will know how to find me.
There's only one John in each port.
There's only one John that matters.
Okay.
Is it at the toilet, though? Like, they're just going to point us towards the
No,
toilet.
that's Lou.
That's the Lou.
Well, you know Lou?
I know Lou.
All right, so is there anything else you want to talk to John about, or are you guys ready to discuss?
No, I think it's...
I do want to ask if he heard anything while we were at, you guys were at port and we were gone, about, like, the king. Any word? From
Oh,
the king?
yeah, he's pissed.
Okay, I thought so.
how does he already know that we're still alive?
Peggy told him.
Well,
No, but, like, Peggy hasn't even had time to do that.
How do you
No.
know? She could have sat still straight for him.
But, like, it
let's
doesn't work.
just say that news travels fast.
And let's just say we should have brought it
Did,
back.
did you sell us out, John?
I don't deal with the king. That guy's a dick, and
The king hates him.
I sank his ship. Why would you even suspect me of doing something like that?
That is a good cover, though.
Like, he sunk the ship and then, like, sells us out to get away with it.
So I think we need to get out of the islands as soon as possible.
So yeah, I would steer clear of, anybody who looks like a bounty hunter or might be a bounty hunter or...
Isn't Peggy a bounty hunter?
No, Peggy's a pirate. Peggy's trustworthy. You don't have to worry about
You
Peggy.
need to get over Peggy, man.
I don't like it.
I know,
she break your heart
I know
or
she broke
something?
your heart, man, but...
That's not funny.
Shit. Good to know. Good to know.
Well, that's unfortunate that they already know. I was really hoping to be back on mainland before I figured out they were
Well,
alive.
you guys did spend, a little over a week in the Devil's Triangle. Or the Demon's Triangle.
Yeah.
So, it's been some time.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
We went to a resort.
It's nice being alive still.
All right. So you guys disembark, and it's like right off the harbor. There's this like huge bustling market, and people are trying to hawk their goods to you. People are selling fish, robes, like bolts of cloth, spices, like you name it. People are trying to sell it to you. Like one guy comes up and he's like, you look like a very discerning man, a man of discerning tastes. I know exactly what you need.
Yeah, what's that?
And he hands you a flyer, and it just says "girls, girls, girls" on it. Like,
Ping pong show.
All right.
I just kind of push it back into his chest as I walk past.
So we should probably check with the temple here for Tohdite, because that's supposed to be the temple of Tohdite. Well, like the whatever ancient hidden one is the one we want to go to.
the ancient hidden one you want to ask about?
Well, like we gotta.
Because everybody knew where that one was before.
I don't know, but like these are elves, so they'll have slightly longer memories. Like it's not as many generations has passed with the human city.
Yeah, I'm still mad we never asked.
Like, are there actually a lot of elves on this island, or like?
I mean, there's like it's definitely the majority of the races that you see are elves. You see elves and humans, not a whole lot of anything else.
So we're what's the place we're on again? Valerian?
Yes.
Yep,
yeah, you're on Valerian.
I have something in my notes that is Aelston that we're supposed to go to. The Temple of Tohdite is on Aelston.
The Aelston.
No,
Aelston.
Eleste.
And actually, you didn't.
Aelston?
No, I don't think I wrote that.
Well, you forgot to write that.
And actually, didn't the who was the old man who hired us?
from
Like, what was his
session
group?
2.
Like the group that the old man was from.
The Order of Mira.
They have a place here in the Aelston Islands too.
They
like,
do.
we should check with them.
Aelston.
Yeah, I know we're in the Aelston Islands. This is something different. I would have wrote an N at the end there for Aelston.
Yeah, we could check with the.
And I would have wrote it ALE because I've seen it since we started the game. And see, I put it right there.
It's AEL.
Ship Blade of Bator to Aelston, Temple of Tohdite on Aeleste or something.
Was it like the Church
swear.
of Mira?
Well, the other word's closer to the Aelston than the other one is.
Yeah, because it says Aelston.
Was Adarmil's group like the Church of?
It was the Order of Mira.
Order of Mira. So yeah, let's find where they are. Like they'll help us at least.
Who are we looking for?
I don't. They probably poorly funded if they're all handle their money like.
They funded
Darmil.
the ancient lost church.
Well, like his group. Well, so it's like they. I don't know. They're. I
All
think
right,
they're
I'll
best-
follow your lead.
But I first gotta sell this as I hold up my pocket watch.
I've seen it. You've been working on it like night and day.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
a fine
as you're
watch.
like dangling the pocket watch out, some kid like runs by and like tries to grab it but misses, and then like scampers off.
You better put that thing away.
Oh, I put it. I put it away. But like, I guess I keep an eye out for any places that I look like I can sell it.
All right, I mean you're literally in a market where
Oh, yeah.
everybody's trying to sell things.
Well, yeah, but like,
I mean, some of them have trinkets and stuff. Like, are you looking for like a high-end jeweler? Are you looking for somebody who's gonna like? I mean, here, like, you can definitely find somebody who will try to buy it here.
high-end jewelry is probably better.
Okay, then you're gonna have to go further into the city, into more of a business district.
Yeah.
He thinks it's high end.
It's a pocket watch. Do you have any idea how many hours it takes to make one of these?
And then there's probably someone with pocket watch.
This is really skilled labor.
Is it?
Does it work?
What?
It does work.
Is
made
it
it on
really
a
skilled
boat.
work?
You
You're
gotta-
asking the wrong person. You gotta ask him.
No, I know what the answer I'm going to get from him is.
He's the one who made it. I don't know. Like,
Do you want to see how?
He may think it's really fine quality, but it
I gotta
may not
wait.
be.
So look how amazing it is, and I use my hypnotic ability on him. I would need you to do a wisdom save.
Let's see. 4.
Yes, my save was a 13. You gotta beat. So I would do persuasion with advantage that this is a really good pocket watch, best you've ever seen. And I'm holding on to it tight, Casey. I'm not gonna mess up twice. 14.
Oh, wait, I got to roll again?
It would be insight.
Oh, insight?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Roan, you see like a
roll one.
little kid kind of like moving up like behind Aiden and like reaching towards his coin purse.
Gotta give me a second here to think.
The second has passed.
I'm just gonna step in front of the kid because I don't want him to steal stuff.
Yeah,
Somebody
so
in my
like
group.
he's reaching forward, and then like this looming figure, like cloaked in black, just steps in front of him, and he looks up, and like terror spreads across his face, and he gives off a little, and then runs, like just turns and flees.
And then I reach around and try to take the.
So how was the Aiden's insight?
I rolled a 1.
He will literally believe whatever you tell him right now.
Yeah, this is pretty much the most amazing pocket watch you're ever going to see.
I'll see if I can help you sell it.
Yeah, all right. I let go of my jamming on him.
Okay. You do know that you were hypnotized, though.
No.
No?
No, like this is because it's the one of the ones that does not count.
Oh, okay.
If I use charm person, yeah.
All right.
I
Fucking told you.
Did you look up the wiki?
Yes, it's right there.
So do I know that I was almost pocket like like when Roan like went behind me?
He was stealing from Aiden.
Oh, he's trying to steal from Aiden. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, did he see me like?
No, he did not. He
walking
was
still?
so focused on.
Okay. Well, let's go
that.
back to what I was doing, standing there.
Wait, did
Doing
I
nothing.
see him like that? He almost got.
No, you were
right,
focused
right,
on
yeah.
your task
Right.
at hand. It wasn't. Yeah. So is Clem like? So Clem has kind of taken a shine to a bunch of people. He's like doing this little like monkey dance, and he's gathering a little bit of a crowd like
Oh,
you and
wow.
Clem are.
I didn't know you'd started doing that, Clem.
Yep. And every once in a while Clem will go up to somebody and like hold out his hand, and somebody will put a copper in it, and he'll go and like scamper over to you and put it in your pocket,
Oh my God,
and
it's
then
like monkey business.
do a little dance.
I don't know if we should keep doing this, Clem, but it's so cute.
And so yeah, you've made about 7 copper this way.
Hey, we can get a beer now.
All right. So as you guys kind of move through the market, you encounter a few more low lives and people trying to there's this one like really aggressive guy with a fish that he really wants to sell you, and he keeps shoving it in your face. He's like, buy my fish, buy my fish.
How much is it?
It's a very good fish.
How much?
10 silver for my fish.
No.
It's a very good fish. Fine for you. Discount.
Yeah.
5 silver for my fish.
5.
I'll give you 2 silver.
3 silver for my fish.
2 it is.
2.5 silver for my fish.
1 now. I'm walking off.
No, buy my fish.
Nope, back.
That was an expensive fish.
Even at 1 silver, that's.
I was just
probably
gonna throw it on the ground.
Well, unless it was a massive like.
just so you shut up.
All right, so yeah, you guys make it through the market, like all the the stalls and stuff, and you get to some more permanent buildings. And you find one of the first buildings that you see is a pub called the Harper and Cask. And so that's the first bar, and this place it's booming. It's it's early afternoon. People are coming in and out, and
What
there's
day of the
hardly
week
a
is
place.
this right now?
This would be like the equivalent of a Friday.
Okay.
I haven't named the days of the week in this.
No,
one, but
yeah.
should
Well, I
do
know
that.
there's like a Sunday market and like a weekend markets, week markets.
Yeah, no. So this is like a Friday afternoon.
Okay.
So everyone's kind of letting loose a little bit.
TGIF, you know.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, looking in there, there's some very attractive barmaids in there. There's like a nicely dressed elf behind the bar, and he looks a little haggard from being so busy, but he always takes time, and he chats with people a little bit while he's getting their drink and stuff. So he's
Do you guys want to check in here first to at least get a room for the night? Not stay here because I don't know what time it is.
It's 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, but we get our rooms reserved because I don't know how bustling. This port is pretty bustling, so I don't know if they fill up on rooms or anything.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
It looks like a fun place.
Yeah, this is
kinda
this
early
is
for
just
that.
a pub, not an inn.
Oh, it's never mind. No reason to go in there.
Go in there. I'd like a room for the night. That's very nice, I guess. I don't.
If you pass out there, I'll leave you there.
right?
Yeah, I guess keep looking. I'll keep my eye out for. Actually, should we go in there to see if we can find out where, if anybody in there knows where the Order of Mirror is stationed?
I thought we already had a plan.
Yeah, but we don't. Well, we really want to go where the Order of Mirror is, since they're going to have the most information. Or we could just keep beelining it for the temple.
Thought we were going to the temple. We had a plan.
All right.
You don't know where the temple is.
We don't know where anything is.
You
You just told me we're going to the temple.
Yeah, but we just started. We don't know where anything is in this
I
town.
thought. All right.
All right, let's check on the side of the tavern.
Works for me.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk in and it's packed. There's a little bit of a line at the bar, and pretty much like a bunch of tables and stuff are full. There's one that's being cleared of glassware right now, and a waitress comes up to you, or a barmaid comes up to you. Are you guys here for dinner or just drinks?
I'm not too hungry right now. Just drinks.
Oh, what kind of menu? I'm kind of hungry.
All right,
All right, find a place to sit, and I'll send somebody around in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just because we've had ship rations for a while,
Well, that's true.
and except for that island where some of it was just man pies.
And a shark. You
Man
guys ate
pies.
some shark.
If you're hungry, then why don't we go to a restaurant and get something good rather than
Apparently, this is a
bar
brew
food.
pub.
Hey, they might have fresh fish from the ocean right next door. Hey.
Yeah. So I go sit down.
All right, you sit down, and a few minutes go by, a few more minutes go by. Looking around, the clientele in here is very diverse. You have a bunch of a bunch of different humans, and you can tell that they're from different areas. Like you can see the ones that are from up north in the Quarkle Islands, where they're whalers.
Yes.
The people from Krenas. There's some dwarves, and there's some dwarves with beard adornments and hairstyles that you've never seen before. It seems like it's kind of just like a melding pot. There's a few halflings. There's even a couple of gnomes running around doing gnomish things, wearing funny hats.
Yeah, I'm really only familiar with the dwarves in my area, so yeah.
You keep getting some looks with your majestic hat.
Oh God, I'm still wearing that, aren't I?
I think you might want to.
Are they good looks or are they bad looks?
No, they're good look.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's probably a pirate guy. Some merchants are shooting you kind of like a wary look. What is he doing?
You should ditch the hat.
I should. I can't just ditch it right now. It'd be kind of weird. So.
Yep. Then finally, a waitress comes up and, all right, what can I get you guys? She just she looks just a little out of breath and.
I guess a round of drinks.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Beer's
Be more
good.
specific. Let's go.
I'll go with some iron hides.
All right, just a round of iron hides.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, a pitcher. Let's do a pitcher. And take a look at the menu. What's on the menu?
It's soup of the day, catch of the day,
Catch of the
and
day.
chef's choice.
Catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
All right, so there's two catches of the day,
Chef's choice, please.
one chef's choice.
Rat from the back.
Chef's choice.
All right, so
I
there's
hope
two soups of the day, or two catches of the day. Sorry, and two chef's choices. And for anything for your little monkey friend there?
You got any bananas?
Well, we do for somebody that adorable.
Yes, Clem. It's great. His name's Clem, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
I give him a little silver, and then he hands it to the waitress.
Aww.
Yeah, and then it comes back to me.
All right, so she takes your order and runs off. Yeah, so you guys kind of through the din of the thing, you can hear some different conversations. There's a group of people kind of loudly talking. Did you see that the Pirate King put out another bounty on somebody? It seems like he's always trying to kill somebody or other.
No.
I would dish the hat now.
And then another table. Man, I just prices for tobacco just keep going down and down. We might need to get into shipping something else. This isn't just It's just not working. Well, it's still better than silk. Nobody wants any silk anymore.
Tobacco.
And yeah, so you're picking up little bits and bobs. And then you hear.
I just realized we never got our cut from Corby either.
Well, didn't you hear the price of tobacco's going down?
But still, like, that would have still been some money because we do need money.
No, I'm okay right now.
Or we could have had 75 golds with our armor.
Yeah, if
but-
we wouldn't have lost it on
Nobody really
Corby's
gave a
ship
shit
and
about
had to
that.
buy another set.
Oh, we really need to get our finances in order.
But maybe we should quit hanging out with the pirates.
Or we start just doing more looting of the pirates.
I kind of like pirates.
Because if we had taken
I
out
do
that,
too.
if we
They're
actually
stealing
had,
from us.
They
I'm
don't steal
doing
from
just
me.
fine.
if we took
they
out
did.
that pirate crew,
They took away your
we'd have
cut.
had a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I took my cut and ran.
We mostly forgot about our cut, so that's not completely.
Hey, I remember the first time, guys.
I wasn't too worried the second time.
I came out on
I
top
still
with
got-
like 40 more gold.
I still got my tobacco in my pouch, and that's all I wanted from the ship.
Well, congratulations, you got us on your side. If we come across Peggy again, we might resort to violence.
It wasn't a contest. She's an awful person that stole
You
from
guys
us.
are
And
terrible.
she's a psychopathic murderer.
And now we got a Captain King on our ass because of you guys. You
Eh.
won't let us go take the thing back to him.
Who knows who has that item right now?
Peggy.
No, I have. No, Peggy does not have the.
She did wear it.
No, well, yeah, but I'm the one that is
Yeah.
currently.
He tried to.
You
He
remember
tried
to
to
take
take
that back?
It's in my pouch.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wearing it right now. I'm wearing my regular jacket that I had commissioned.
He tried to take down a ship with magic.
I witnessed his magic a bunch. It was actually quite impressive.
So, yeah.
I keep hearing that.
I want to see if there's like anybody in the bar that is like not drunk yet, like completely wasted or anything, but like
There's
just.
a lot of people who aren't completely
But I just
wasted.
need we're gonna need somebody who can get us directions.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, what kind of person? Like, kind of describe the person that you're looking for.
Not somebody like super well dressed, but like not somebody who looks like they're super poor either.
Okay. I mean, yeah. A few tables over, like. So the problem you're gonna run into here is not a whole lot of locals frequent this place. This is more,
Right.
when people come in. Your best bet is probably gonna be staff. If you're looking for directions someplace.
We'll just
or
ask the
a
waitress.
different inn or pub. All right.
So
So
I tell him I still remember hearing this name Aelst from before we even got on a ship to go anywhere. So
All right, so yeah, so the waitress comes back with like the fresh catch. It's like a big like filleted fish, and like it's the way it's presented. Like there's still like the fish head and like the spine and everything, and the fillets are just kind of on it
Right.
with a little garnish. And then the chef's choice for you, it's like a pineapple that's been cut and then hollowed out and then filled with like seafood and
Ooh.
like some rice in there. It looks like.
Okay.
Yep.
That sounds
And then for you, it's just like a massive hamburger.
I can go with that.
Yeah, with just this huge slab of cheese on it and like some house cut fries next to it.
I'm down.
Oh,
gotta get those house cut fries, man.
They're important.
those were extra.
So I guess I'll.
And then and the round of drinks has shown up too.
I don't suppose you could, like, I know you're busy, but can you quickly give us some directions?
Well, where are you headed, hun?
We'd like to meet with the Order of Mira. Like, where are they situated in this
The
town?
Order of Mira. Nobody talks about them anymore. Those old coots. They're on the other side of the island. They're over in Emish.
In Enish?
Emish.
Emish, all right.
Emish. Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
You could probably rent a wagon or something, but it's really not that far of a walk either.
All right. Well, thank you. Should we still think about going to the temple?
I thought we didn't know where the temple was.
That's what he's
That's
asking
fine.
right now.
I guess we could. How about the temple for Tohdite? Is there one in this town?
There hasn't been one here for, longer than I can remember. I mean, nobody really worships Tohdite around here.
All right. I guess, and like one last question. What trader would you recommend that I go to sell this as I show the pocket watch?
Best watch you ever see.
Little kid jumps up at no. Well, I mean, you could probably find a jeweler or something in the district. Don't know much about watches myself.
All right. Which district? Like this one or?
No, the business. So if you head about 6 blocks away from the water, you like once the buildings start turning into brick instead of wood, you'll know you're close to the right place, and you'll start seeing some signs and stuff. It's a little higher. It's a little upscale over there, so make sure you have some money, but it's also a little safer. So, and I definitely wouldn't go wagging that around here.
All right.
There's a lot of cut purses.
All right. Well, I put it back. All right. What's the bill come to for all this?
Well, you guys don't want any more drinks or anything? Can I interest you in some dessert?
No, we gotta head out
eat and
after
run,
this.
huh?
Yeah.
Don't they all?
All right. Well, so I'll bring your bill in a second.
All right. I got the bill this time, guys, because we're gonna be making a pit stop for me.
Perfect. I don't have to do any math.
All right. So so she comes back with the bill, and sets it on the table there, and you look at it, and little bit more than you thought it was gonna be, but it's not horrible. It comes to about like 1.5 gold. It's not atrocious.
Yeah. All right. I leave 2 gold.
All right.
And like I finish my drink and my food. I'm ready to move on. So you guys, I guess we hit the jewelry district and just walk. Do you want to walk, or do you actually want to get a wagon? I don't think we need a wagon.
No, walk. Got to walk off the fish we just ate.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys are leaving, you see. Where'd my thing go? I need to have my notes better organized.
I need to go to the bathroom first before we go. So I go do that and take my hat off and stuff it behind the toilet.
Good job.
You're just leaving your hat behind?
Yep.
All right.
Fuck that. I mean,
You could have folded it up and kept it with you.
I guess
All
I
right.
could have.
So as you're leaving, you see Ulfrin walking past.
Ulfrin, hey.
Why, hey.
I can't remember. Did I say that I told him about what happened?
No, you said you wanted to, but you never actually followed through with it.
Hey, I never got around to telling you that while we were in the Devil's Triangle, was it? Demon's Triangle. We did actually come across cannibals.
And killed them all.
I told you there were cannibals.
It was actually
Yar.
it was much more.
I knew it. I knew there was gonna be cannibals.
They
I
weren't
done
tribal.
told you. I told you, matey.
So they were hiding as a resort.
I need to hear this
Offering
story.
Free food, massages.
You guys, you need to come with me. We're gonna go get a pint, and you're gonna tell me all about it.
So what are you still doing in town?
We're unloading the
Oh,
cargo.
all right.
We can go get our shit.
No, yeah. Actually, we also need to get our cut from Corby.
Well, you should probably talk to Corby about that.
Yeah, all right. We'll have to. When are you guys heading out?
After we're done selling all the shit, it's probably a few days. We haven't been in a big port like this in a while. Well, you guys were all off gallivanting. We were stuck in that tiny little city of
All right.
Moore.
So we have to hit the jewelry place and then hit Corby. Okay.
All right, but first, a pint. I want to hear all about these cannibals.
Well, how about we walk and talk? Because we can't. We got.
You can't tell a story about cannibals on the street. There needs to be the right ambiance.
We just left the bar. We're not heading back in there.
Oh, not that bar. That bar's for tourists. You guys didn't actually eat there, did you?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Well, don't blame me when you're filling your chamber pot later.
Shit.
I told you we should go to an actual restaurant.
Now we're gonna head. He gestures down. Now we gotta go over here to the Cursed Hammer.
Okay.
Best dwarf run bar in Lixanthem.
You guys okay with this?
Yeah, it's either that or going with you to sell a watch. So
All right. Well, actually,
Still got to do the other thing.
yeah, we got and we got to walk our way across the entire island still too. So yeah, we'll just do this quickly. All right, I'll share the story.
All right, let's go. So he leads you up and like kind of down a couple of alleys and at a dead end. There's just like a it's the sign. The sign is basically just like a big hammer hanging over the door, and he's like, "This is the best bar. Oh, I love it." So he goes in there and there's a dwarf behind the bar, and when Ulfrin walks in, like he brightens up a little bit and he's like, "Oh, Thread, my friend. It's been many days since I've seen you. What brings you back to my bar?" I got these friends. They've seen some cannibals. Cannibals, delightful. I buy the first round. So the dwarf, he fills up some mugs with it might be ale, but it seems a little thicker than it should be. And he slams it down on the table.
Wait, is this gonna be crappier beer than Ironhide? I'm gonna find out pretty quickly here.
Yep. And then he pulls up a stool. Now tell me about the cannibals.
Well, I take a sip first.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's a little oatmeal-y.
I chew a bit when I
Yeah,
eat
a little chew. It doesn't taste bad though. Like it has almost like a nuttiness to it. It's a little sweet. And then like just a big boozy aftertaste.
Oh, what is this? What am I drinking here?
Oh, that's my secret. That is hammer brew is what I call it. Hammer brew.
Hammer brew.
Because this is the cursed hammer, and I'm a dwarf, and I like hammers.
This is actually pretty good.
I know, and it'll knock any non-dwarf on their ass.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You guys might want to take it easy, actually.
Ulfrin is just downing, like basically he's just drained his mug and set it down.
He must have a dwarf on his family tree somewhere.
Well, and you realize that the dwarf had brought him two mugs immediately.
Well, I guess we quickly share the story of what happened with the dwarf. With how we share the story of the dragon turtle, and how the dragon turtle pointed us in the direction of Cannibal Island.
A dragon turtle pointed you in a direction. A turtle can't point.
Well,
You almost forgot about us all dying from a kraken too. Had to chop its tentacles off.
yeah, that had happened that same morning.
Heck, we even killed
couple
a
days
shark.
before.
Oh.
Well, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
The kraken was first. We got some good seafood out of that, and then there was but a couple days later, then there was the dragon turtle. Was almost was going to eat us, but we got off light by giving it some booze.
Well, booze, it solves all problems. Speaking of which, who needs another round?
I can go with another one.
I look into my cup and I'm like, hesitantly, yes.
Yeah, he goes and he brings another round for everyone, even if you said no.
And the cannibals, they were disguised as a resort island. And it was a great resort, too. They even had a hot springs, massages.
I told you, there's always cannibals.
A full spread, but they had meat pies made of people.
Oh, meat pies out of people.
Yeah, one of the crew members had gone drunk, and one of them got carted off and was butchered.
So yeah, I wonder
In
if
a
that
cave.
tenderizes the meat if you've already eaten meat.
That story took a bit of a turn.
It was going to be dark because it involves cannibals.
And then I turned into a wolf. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
By magic
No.
power. Yeah. Yeah.
You become a wolf.
I did. I was.
How did you become a wolf?
He's always been a little bit of a creepy halfling.
You're very tiny.
I kind of want to turn into one, but I
No,
don't wanna waste
just
the spell.
do a quick growl.
Oh, yes, I do my primal savagery.
They both jump back and they spill hammer brew over themselves.
And then, because I'm
And then
feeling a
they
little tipsy
laugh.
from that, I laugh hysterically too.
And as soon as you start laughing, they're laughing, and even Clem gets in on it with his little monkey laugh. He's just like,
Oh God.
But anyway, that was basically what happened. We took them all out. we took their loot, and yeah, that was that island. Very exciting, but we really should be going. We got business to do.
All right. You are welcome back anytime. Bring more stories. I love the stories. My name is Zuri, by the way.
Zuri, all right.
Is there any rooms here, Zuri?
Well, you just pass out on the ground. And then if I like you, I don't throw water on you.
Nice.
And you have the scary teeth. You very quiet. I don't know about you.
Thanks.
But you's just kind of scary.
Mysterious.
Thank you.
You're welcome, scary man.
Good drink.
Thank you.
So, if we need to, we can come back here and rest. But we'll hopefully we can get some of the stuff done and leave the
Yeah,
city.
so you guys leave the bar, and it's getting into early evening now.
I'll make a quick beeline for that jewelry store.
Okay.
What jewelry store?
In the business district,
Okay.
just to find one.
All right. So you
Does anybody else have like any other jewelry that picked up in our travels that we can sell over here?
I have the Barnadouche medallion.
Which one's that one?
the Zolbadouche?
Oh, Zolbadouche.
No, Zolbadouche.
Noble douche.
Sorry, I mixed up
You might need to get back in there again.
I had an extra set of armor, but that's gone.
Yeah, that would have been nice to resell.
Yeah,
Cultist medallion.
Could have gone like 35 gold.
at least.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I think I got a couple ancient medallions. Do you want that ancient sword still? I still got it.
What ancient sword?
Well, because when we were at that place, there was not a whole lot of loot
The
inside the
rusty
ancient temple.
one.
Oh.
Well, like if you have time, you can always fix it at a smithy. If you
Yeah.
ever have a couple days in the
Yeah,
future.
that'd be kind of fun, actually.
Well, I
Is
hand
it just like a piece of crap, or is it?
No, I mean like the hilt looks nice.
Yeah, all right, I'll do something with it.
You'd have to put a new blade on it.
That's fine. Okay.
Well, I hand it over to him, but just all right. I guess we got these medallions and my pocket watch to sell, and hopefully we can get some money off of this.
All right, so you make your way to the business district, and things start to get a lot nicer. The streets are cleaner. There's fewer people, wandering the streets, and shops are starting to close up. But you find a jewelry store kind of down the street from a bank that's or a jeweler that's still open.
I'm glad that I'm not wearing rags right now on my character.
Rags?
Because I have actually some clothing that actually has some money cost to it. Yeah.
And sitting behind a counter with like a jeweler's eyepiece on is a gnome, and he's looking real close at a thing, and it looks like he's like sorting gems.
Right.
Is there a tailor shop close by of the on the way? All right.
Yeah, you could probably find a tailor and jump in.
While you go there, I'm gonna head over to this tailor shop, and
All right.
I'll meet you there, or you can meet me there.
Sure.
All right. So you pop over to the tailor. We'll come back to that in just a minute. All right. So you walk into the jeweler, and he hears a little ding on the door, and because there's a little bell, and it goes ding ding when he walks in, and he looks up, and his one eye looks really big through the jeweler's glass, and he looks at you, and he's like, "How can I help you?"
Well, I was hoping that you would be willing to buy something, some dwarven crafted pocket watch.
Just because it's dwarven crafted doesn't mean it's worthy to be a nice shop. I will be the judge.
All right.
Here.
All right. I bring it over.
He snatches it out of your hand, and he looks at it, and he's like, yes, okay. This is just it is a pocket watch. Yes. Describe the watch for me.
Well, it's like a gold. It's a pocket watch. It's got the chain is I didn't get a gold chain for it. So it would have been I don't know what's another thing that you use for a chain.
Brass.
Rope,
Brass. It would have been brass for the
Piece
chain.
of rope.
string.
Like I don't know. Like there's not a whole lot more to say.
Is it like engraved at all? Is it just plain? And does it have a maker's mark? Like what
it
kind?
does
Like,
actually have
what are the numbers made out of? Like, are there numbers? Is it just hash marks? Is it a completely blank face?
Well, it's the numbers are Roman numerals. It does have my on the back is where my maker's mark is for Aranon Solstein. Casey said my last name wrong so many times. I'm saying it wrong now.
One just rolls better. Just saying.
And yeah, like on it's like I left the inside of the like when you pop it open, like the inside plate is like left blank, so somebody could like either put a picture in there or something like that.
Okay. Yes, okay. It's a very easy, very simple watch. Seems well made. He shakes it a little bit to see if it rattles, and it doesn't. And he like tinks it with a little hammer. Yes, okay. And this mark is yours.
The one in the back,
Is this
yes, it
your
is.
mark?
Yes,
Really? And do you have your guild card?
I do.
Let me see the guild card.
Yeah, I handed it over to him.
He looks at the guild card. He nibbles on the corner a little bit. Not a forgery. Very good. And he hands it back. And yes, this is a very nice watch. I can give you 20 gold.
No, not even close. 75.
Oh, let's see. I don't know. I mean, if you look around, everything here is very. This is very plain. I don't know what I can do. I'm 40.
I'll do 65.
Well, I mean, I will probably take a loss on this if I do this, but 50 gold.
Normally I want to let go for 50, but I'm in a hurry, so I'll let go for 50.
Pleasure doing business with you. And he, he writes you out a receipt or like a bill of sale, and and he gives you the 50 gold.
All right. Now I need to make like another 100 of them.
Congratulations on your first sale.
Yeah. It only took like weeks. Oh yeah, all right.
It might not take. It would have taken less weeks if we weren't on a ship going like back and
Yeah,
forth.
it would have been way easier had it not been rocking. All right, so then we're going over to Aiden at the tailor.
Okay. So I go in to the
All
store.
right, yep. It's Baudelaire's boutique, and yep.
So, are they? Can I still see them outside as they're walking by or whatever? My group.
Yeah, they're walking ahead of you as you're going in.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, are they still with a nice shot?
I mean, yeah, but they're not looking back or anything.
Okay. So, I asked the storekeeper, come here.
It's an elf, and he has like a pin cushion on his arm, and he comes over.
I need some clothes for that halfling over there. That's walking up the street.
That one there, eh?
Yes.
I think we can do something. What were you thinking?
Something bright.
Something bright. I like bright.
Yes.
Bright is going to be very good.
Yes.
Yes, flashy. I like this. I like this a lot. I tell you what I'm thinking. He has a little monkey, right? He has a
Yes.
little monkey.
Yeah.
Banana yellow.
Yes. Yes.
We make him look like a banana. That monkey will love him and never leave his side.
Yeah. I'm liking that.
I'm thinking banana with banana yellow with green accents, so it looks like he's a growing banana.
Yes. With the leaves.
Yes,
Yeah.
with the leaves.
Maybe a green hat.
Yeah. What if? No, I'm thinking. I like the idea of the green hat, but we put some brown in the. It is a brown hat with a green rim that's kind of leafy.
Yes.
So he looks like a banana tree.
I'm liking that.
I really like. You, sir. What is your name?
I'm Aiden.
Aiden, I am Baudelaire, and I think we are going to make some beautiful clothes.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Absolutely beautiful.
I am
clothes.
excited.
You come in and help me.
I don't have a lot of time right now.
Oh, but okay. You come back in 2 days,
Okay.
and I will have the banana suit.
Yes. Okay.
2 days, banana suit.
I'm gonna need another outfit too for him also.
Oh, another this halfling he inspires.
It doesn't have to be now. This one doesn't have to be so extravagant, but
Okay.
just something a little nice, a little on the flashy side, but not too much.
Not too much. You don't want to be seen out on town if he's too flashy.
Right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so for times when you can't use the banana suit,
Oh, the banana suit goes with everything. Every
yeah,
occasion, banana suit.
sometimes you don't want to
That's true. Sometimes the banana suit might be a little over the top.
call too much
You
attention.
don't want to make people feel bad because you are wearing such a nice banana suit and they are not.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So what are you thinking?
Oh, just something maybe a little bit more of a natural color.
Tell me his likes. Tell me his dislikes. Tell me about this man that you love.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He likes the monkey. That's all I can say. Maybe how about this? Maybe just like a green shirt. Nothing too much, but
Green?
just green
Like
with a little monkey shirt that's yellow for the monkey. A little yellow shirt for the monkey.
Green and the
Just to
monkey?
add a little pop.
Oh, yeah, we will make this monkey pop.
Yeah, make the monkey pop, but then he's a little bit more subtle. Maybe like silk.
like this?
How about a silk shirt? Silk green shirt.
Oh, a silk shirt.
Yes.
He will flow like a sail in the
Right.
wind.
I thought we were looking for money.
And he's just spending it.
You come back 2 days. I have this, and then it will. You are going to be so excited.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, all right, I'll pay you half up front. How much is this going to be?
Let's see. For you came in with so much love in your eyes and so inspired. I give you a good deal. Let's say, you know what? Screw it. 7 gold for the whole thing, whole shebang.
That's a little more than I was liking, but for you, okay.
I gave you friends and family discount.
I appreciate it. So, all right, so I'll give him.
Banana suit.
How about I give you 5 now, 2 later?
Works for me.
All
He's singing a little banana suit song while he goes inside. I'm gonna make a banana suit, banana
expensive
suit,
suit.
banana
Wow.
suit. Well, it's 2 sets of clothing, custom made
Yeah.
at a high-end boutique.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I went
We're in
shopping
the
at the
business
medium
district.
area last time. It's a little pricier than I'm used to here. All right. Well, next time I'm across the medium boutique, then I'll go into that one and buy some stuff for myself. Shit, I spent all this money on shit for him.
And he just throws it away.
Right.
Like that hat I bought him that he just tosses behind a toilet.
It was a very nice hat.
It was a very nice toilet.
It was very nice. Now it's even nicer.
He doesn't want to be known as a pirate everywhere he goes.
So now you want to
sometimes
make
it's
me
gonna-
stand out.
But sometimes it's useful.
Yeah, but not as a pirate.
That's true.
And I bought a green shirt for you.
Yeah, true.
So
All right.
leave the store and
Yeah. So as you guys are leaving, he's finished up his transaction. You guys meet up in the street.
do you want to meet up with Corby before we head out of town?
We better get our cut.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
should.
We should probably talk.
We should do that, and then maybe just find a place to crash, and then head out in the morning.
Yeah, there's the we do have a place to rest in town.
We do.
Well, yeah,
The floor of the tavern.
No, I thought I thought the hammer place was the
No,
they
that
said
he
room.
just said if you pass
He
out,
said
he
yeah.
likes us. He won't throw
Oh.
water on us.
Oh, all right, never mind then.
Well,
we can
if
just
that's where you want to sleep, that's
well,
fine.
we can start leaving town then, and like camp outside.
Do you have camping gear?
We have our packs and everything.
Did you say it was gonna take 2 days to make the?
Yeah, we'll come back. We
Oh,
gotta
okay,
leave town.
okay. I was
Well,
like, 'cause if
leave
we
the island.
leave soon,
We gotta leave the island. We'll probably come back here, I would think.
all right.
Maybe
yep,
not. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it is the major city of the Aelstons.
Right.
Like,
Probably. Okay.
Like we're gonna have to come back here to hit the port, anyways.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
all right.
So
So
I'm thinking a hotel room.
All right. Yeah.
Do we want to go to Corby first?
You should talk to Corby first.
Yeah. And then we'll find a room to crash.
all right. So you guys make your way back towards the docks again, and you find where the Blade of Vitar is moored up, and like there's a crew member there, and he sees you and he waves, and like shortly after like you guys getting up on deck, Corby shows up. Well, I didn't expect to see you guys again so soon.
Oh, it turns out there's a little bit of unfinished business, because Peggy apparently passed on to you like what we're owed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing unfinished about this business. It's we're wrapping it up now. It takes a little bit of time to sell things, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just.
No, it's just like
But I understand you guys have to get going, and so I think I can figure out about what your guys' share was. And so he's like, just give me 1 minute, and he goes into his quarters, and he comes back out with with a hefty coin sack, and he's like, I think this ought to cover it.
All right, I check how much it is.
You're gonna count it in front of him?
No, he didn't tell us an amount. So yeah, if he gave me an exact amount, I wouldn't have to.
He is a pirate, though.
So I start counting it.
And he's like, you're really gonna count that here?
Actually, I would think that a pirate would respect that.
That's a little rude. Usually, you at least wait until my back is turned.
I don't even know how much you gave me.
Well, why didn't you just ask that then?
I'm already counting though.
It's 300 gold. Like, it's more than fair.
All right. We'll give.
But I mean, if you'd like to count it, by all means, go ahead.
300.
Don't trust me.
Trying to think how to split that four ways.
Get that calculator out.
Let's see. So 75, 150.
Okay, you don't need to do your banking on my boat.
No, well, like, we just want to get this taken care of before so we're not handing money around,
In our hotel room.
or on the street.
That I understand. That makes sense.
I am not using my phone calculator to divide 300 by 4. That is not a thing I am doing.
He's using an
75.
abacus.
75
75.
Oh, it
He's
actually
using-
does.
He Googled it.
I know it actually is 75.
Yes.
Yeah. No, like I.
No, it's not a hard
No,
number.
no, I thought I was doing it wrong in my head.
You didn't phrase it as a question. Or...
Yeah. So 75 gold to everybody.
I didn't know Google had a calculator. If you Googled calculator, it just has one for
No,
you.
I just googled the number. So I was doing it. It just automatically does it for you then.
Yeah, I know, but it still showed that. I just didn't know they had a calculator.
You learn something new every day, guys.
I just feel
What
like
doesn't Google have?
What doesn't it have? All right. So, you have your 75 gold.
And we'll go to the inn.
That's just the number. I'm gonna
we
keep
should ask
giving
him
you guys.
where's the inn actually. Where's the closest?
What would he
inn?
recommend?
Yeah, where would you recommend staying tonight, sir?
Personally, I like to stay on my ship, but I think for you guys, the Pilgrim's Hall or the Horse's Lodge would probably be good.
Which one's cheaper?
Have you met Zuri? The answer to that question is yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. He was the dwarf.
Yeah.
Well, he'll let you sleep on his floor for free if he likes you.
All right, we'll go to one of those inns.
That was
Right.
pretty good.
So was the Horse's Head was one of them?
No, the Horse's Lodge.
Horse's Lodge?
Or the Pilgrim's Hall.
The headless horse.
Which one you guys want to go to?
The one that's more expensive.
I want to go to the horse.
We're going to the horse one.
All right, so you guys, ask around a little bit, and you find your way to, it's a moderate, inn. It's not like a 5-star Hilton or anything, but it's better than a Super 8. Or so you.
What is that?
So you guys, you go in, you check in, and you guys get separate rooms, share, bunk up.
I got some money. I want my separate room.
Separate room.
Was
What
it
does it
for
cost?
Was it for a separate room?
It's like 5 silver a night. It's not too.
Oh,
bad.
yeah, I can pay 5 silver for a separate room.
We've been on a ship together
Yeah.
all this time. Separate rooms.
It's time for some. Do you get Clem his own room, or is he gonna hang out?
No,
with
we're
you?
hanging together.
All right. So yeah, you guys crash for the night, and we're gonna take a quick break there. We'll be back in just about 3-4 minutes here. It's time for us to take a drink and a pee, and we'll be back for Act 3. All right, and we're back. You guys wake up feeling well rested. One of the best nights of sleep that you've had in a long time.
Yes.
Just because you're not tossing on the ocean. It actually felt kind of weird to be sleeping on a stable bed again.
Not surrounded by pirates.
That is actually a weird feeling after you've been fishing all day, and then you get in and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, that rock.
Gotta get your land legs back.
Yep. Yeah. So you guys, you wake up feeling well rested. Breakfast was included with the room, so
Wow.
so it's not nothing exciting. It's like some fruit and oatmeal, and like a mug of cold milk. So
I'm down.
yeah.
All right. So I guess, and while we're eating, we can discuss so what's everybody's money situation looking at
Looking good.
Oh,
It's
182.
rude to ask people about money, Carlos.
I was looking good before we got that 75.
Well, because I know some of us have investments to make. I know Aiden, you're probably looking at what, heavy armor?
What about heavy armor?
Well, probably, I don't know. Do you wear? Are you planning on wearing heavy armor?
I'd like to, yeah. Yeah, I got it. But that's a long way off.
And we know he's against murder. I'm joking. We're not going to murder somebody to take their armor. But yeah, I'm just.
You never know what's going
that
to
was a
happen.
weird joke. But okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Kind of a bonkers
you're
joke.
kind of laughing about it too there.
just because you're so against killing pirates. So
Well, just senselessly murdering people. That, yeah, I'm
technically, it
against.
wasn't senseless. They attacked us, and we were attacking them back.
You murdered their captain.
Peggy killed the captain,
I was all piggy.
and it was a righteous revenge.
Was it?
Yeah. If anybody had the right to
Why
kill
did
the
he leave?
captain, it would be Peggy. What do you mean? Why did Peggy leave?
No. What? So Peggy said that he left.
Look, you could have talked to Peggy more about that instead of avoiding Peggy if you really wanted to know.
She doesn't know.
Well, you should. I don't know. You should have brought that up with Peggy after the fact.
After the fact.
Write a letter to Peggy.
Why are you trying to marry me to Peggy?
Dear Peggy.
Maybe you
I don't
weren't so
wanna talk about
standoffish.
Peggy.
Ooh, that's a good one. We could do that. We could write Peggy a letter.
Dear
Put it just but and say it was from Aiden.
Yeah.
To say how he
Let's
apologizes.
keep this one in mind.
Yeah, it would actually get to Peggy, and I bet Peggy would write back.
That would be interesting.
Who has the most flowery handwriting?
Probably me.
All right, you should get on that.
elaborate
I'm
cursive.
gonna write a little note to myself.
Write Peggy a letter.
Peg's a letter.
Aiden has been thinking about you.
Yeah,
I
Well,
have been thinking about you. It's
I'm-
from Aiden.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just about ready to leave town. I just have to swing by.
What
couple
exactly
stalls.
do you want to find in a mesh? What are we going to?
Oh,
go?
we need to talk to the
The Order of Mira.
Order Mira.
about.
Well, about finding. Since they're really more focused on this kind of stuff. Help us find the temple. So we can talk to Tohdite,
So we can talk to Tohdite.
or not talk to find the key.
Oh, the key.
So we can because we need 3 more keys. Well, we don't have any keys, but we need 3 keys.
Sounds like a game. Still remembering before we left some island, but
It has been several weeks.
we can go to a mesh. We'll go see what's up.
All right. I just want to go run through the stalls real quick and just buy some supplies.
Okay.
What kind of supplies?
Oh, I'm just buying up more supplies for Pocket Watch.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're able to find what you need.
All right.
What not?
Just 4 gold.
Yeah, sure. Works for me.
Then ready to leave this town.
Okay.
All right, you guys going to rent a cart or anything? Or you guys just gonna walk?
I think walk.
Yeah, how many days did he say, or is it?
It's walking. It'll probably take a little over a day
Oh, that's not
to
bad.
walk the entire way.
Yeah.
Again, it's not a huge island, so.
It's nice to actually stretch your legs and do some walking.
Let's hit the road.
All right, so you guys, you walk for most of the day. Nothing too much, and then just after you guys break for lunch, you guys hear a wagon coming up the road, and you see it's a covered wagon, and there's an elf behind the reins, and he has like a big he has a puffy shirt on and a big purple hat with a big feather in it.
Is it my hat?
No. And like on the side of the wagon, it's like it's painted Mr. Terrific's medicine show.
Just pretend you don't see him. Pretend you don't see him.
And he's walking and he sees you guys and he pulls on the reins. Whoa! Well, travelers,
Ahoy there.
fancy meeting you here on the lonely open road.
It's not too lonely.
And he he's like, I wonder if I can interest you in some. And he like hits the back of his seat with his elbow. Some medicine, and like half of his cover like rolls up, and then like a stage drops down, and before you know it, he's like on it, and he's holding like, with Mr. Terrific's cure-all disease riddance cure, you would never have to worry about being short again. And you, sir,
I'm a halfling.
turn that frown upside down with Mr. Terrific's smile all day. One sip of this and you'll always smile. And you, sir, you look just so drow and serious all the time. Well, I think we have something to help you. Mr. Terrific's water squirting flower. The best gag in the world. Just squeeze a little ball and water shoots out of somebody's face. And you, dwarf, I know what you need. You need Mr. Terrific's beard oil. That'll have your beard silky and smooth in no time. None of this ratted mess. And he like tussles your beard a little bit.
Well, I was gonna say I wasn't interested, but actually I'm a little interested now. But like, how do we know that these aren't fraudulent goods?
Because they have my seal of approval on the back. And he smiles and like this little ting.
Well, I mean, are you an alchemist?
Well, I am the one, the only Mr. Terrific. I've spent years and years studying alchemy and the ancient arts. I've traveled from one corner of the earth to the other, gathering secrets of ancient folk.
I don't believe you.
Well, this is we can quickly check this out. I mean, because I'm a bit of an alchemist myself, like not really my main thing, but I minored on it.
Oh, a fellow man after my own heart, a searcher of the dark truths, one who wants to help his fellow man, one who has devoted his life to the study of science.
Yeah, you could say that.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, my character does like science,
Okay.
but like he doesn't believe this guy. Well, let's see that beard ointment. That beard's not ointment. Beard
Oil.
cream.
Beard oil.
Beard oil.
Yes, Mr. Terrific. Yeah, and you know what? First one's on the house. Here you go. I'll make a believer out of all of you because if my name isn't Mr. Terrific, then these things are shit.
I'll use alchemy to investigate it. Or do you want me to? Well,
I want you to use the beard oil. Like, how are you going to use alchemy to investigate it?
Because like I'm skilled in it, so I can test it at least to see.
How are you going to test it?
Do you know what beard
Well,
oil
I would
consists of?
just oil. I'll just-
Put a little in there.
Just kind of like, what is your testing process? Like, what
I
apparatus
don't know.
are you
I would just
using?
yank a beard hair out and like
Okay.
use it, like test it that way.
Just throw it in there.
19.
It does not dissolve your beard hair.
Well, like it doesn't cause any discoloration or anything like that.
Not that you can tell.
All right. Well,
Probably
try
just
it
like
out then.
cooking oil.
Yeah, so you work it in a little bit. Yes, work it in there real good. Say no more to tangle beard and mess. This'll keep your beard looking fresh and springy all day long.
I'm half tempted to produce a flame on it.
Yeah, no, and like, you know, you work it in, your beard's feeling a little softer, and I feel a little bit of life coming back into your beard a little bit.
All right.
Are you a believer?
Well, and then I braid my rings back in my beard a little bit. And
And when you apply the beard oil, it'll like it gives you you can take advantage on a single charisma check against the opposite sex that you're trying to seduce.
And how much beard oil did I go through? Just the one application?
Just the one application. You can probably get about 4 more applications out of this bottle.
That's not. Well, I guess I do have. I don't know. Still, that's like not a lot of uses out of like one thing of beard oil. Like,
Well, you got the sample size.
yeah. Well, what does the actual thing cost?
Well, for you, we have a real good deal. We have the jumbo size, and he pulls out this big bottle. 10 gold.
I can't carry that around with me. And
Okay.
I'm not going to pay 10 gold.
We have the travel size.
No. No. Let's go a little smaller than that.
We have the sample size.
I'm good. I'm good then.
All right, I'd like to check out the flower squirter. Can I just see how it works?
Yeah. First, what you do is you find you wear a lot of lapels.
No.
You don't have a lot of color in your wardrobe, do you?
No. I don't think so.
All right. Well, he rumbles around, he rummages around, and he pulls out this bright orange like flower. You put this on your lapel, and he puts it on there. And now sniff it.
Sniff it?
Yes, now sniff
I
it.
thought it was a gay gift that I was supposed to spray on somebody.
No, you got
Sniff it.
All right, I'm gonna.
Like so. Well, he's wearing the lapel,
Yeah.
so he wants to. And then, like, as soon as you get close, he like squirts you in the face with water. And he.
Yes.
He told you what it did earlier. How are you surprised?
You don't see him smile too often.
I just didn't like it. All right, well, I'm just gonna take it from him.
He lets you have it.
I'm gonna put it on my shoulder or whatever, the lapel. And...
Do you go to each one of us and be like, sniff it?
No, not yet. But I will wear it.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm not gonna offer him any gold if he doesn't want to, like, you know.
He's like he's still laughing at you falling for the joke. Like,
All right. So it doesn't give me anything. It's just a stupid thing.
literally just a flower that shoots.
All right. Anybody else?
Well, I mean, you can always.
Come on, step right up. Step right
don't
up.
need a
You know
dang
you
thing.
need. Come on, Chuckles.
Nope, not interested. Can't go around.
What are you
smiling all
trying?
day.
What was you? What were you trying to sell to him? Like, was it something specific?
I was trying to sell him. Yes, I was trying to sell Mr. Personality here a personality.
I laugh a lot.
All right, I will.
What would it cost for that?
More than he probably has.
It's probably true.
How much for the smile cream?
It's not a cream. It's not an ointment. It's just you take one shot of this and you'll smile all day, guaranteed.
How much?
For you, 2 gold.
Oh, do you have 2 of them? I'll buy 2.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay. I'm
All
gonna
right.
hand him 2 gold for the 2 of those.
He only hands you 1 bottle.
I mean, 2 gold
Four
for
gold.
each.
Oh, okay.
4 gold total.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
I'm just gonna put him in my.
Yep. Yeah. So, one shot. Like the directions say, 1 shot for all day happiness, 2 shots for uncontrollable laughter.
Wait, 2 shots?
Yeah. So basically,
2 bottles at once?
no. So, like it's they're each like 10-ounce bottles, and so 1 ounce will put somebody in like a state of euphoria all day. But if you give them 2 ounces, they will be basically caught in like an uncontrollable fit of laughter for an hour.
Okay.
What happens
And you
if
have
drink
a,
the whole thing?
Well, you have a
Probably
dispenser.
die.
Okay.
A dispenser. Oh yeah, I have the little.
I mean,
put
you'd
it in
have
there.
to like put it right at their mouth and just squeeze a bunch of times and hope they drink it.
Or it could
That's
put it in
true.
like a glass of wine or something, couldn't you? Or beer.
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
How much was the beard oil for like the sample size?
Oh, for the sample size?
Yeah.
I think I said 10 gold for the big one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The sample size 2 gold.
I'll get one because you never know. And I was like, well, how many uses total? Was it 5 total?
5.
Yeah. All right. Just because you never know. And you have to look nice for
God, that
a
makes
lady
me want
dwarf.
something, but I
Well,
don't,
what did he offer you?
I don't remember what he offered.
He offered you Mr. Terrific's cure-all elixir that cures all.
Does it cure curses?
Including the height.
What would it cure on
And
the?
it'll cure your height.
What would
Oh yeah, that's right.
what would it cure
I
on the
don't know
monkey?
if I need a giant.
But what about the
thing.
monkey? Your monkey could get larger.
I don't want my monkey to get larger.
He could turn into a giant ape.
King Kong.
I'll get one of the fix your size type
no.
things.
Well, so... all right. You want Mr. Terrific's cure-all elixir that cures everything?
Sure.
I knew it. I knew there was something that ails you. Is it something down below? You pick up a little sea rot?
Doesn't matter. Cures everything.
Sure does. I'm just curious.
Did
So-
you? Is there some sort of relationship between you, Peggy? You and Peggy actually?
Don't get it twisted.
All right, so 2 gold for 1 bottle.
Okay, I'll get a bottle.
All right. So you so on the back it says Mr. Terrific's cure-all elixir. Down the bottle and think about what ails you, and it'll cure it, guaranteed. And then there's a bunch of like really small text that you can't read.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my God! If you put that on me,
Has to be ingested.
if he forces that upon me,
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you guys, and I hope to see you again. And he claps, and the stage like folds back up, and like the thing rolls down, and he's back in the cart before you can say hey, and he's off.
well, that was
All
weird.
Yeah.
I like how everything else actually did something except for Pete's flower.
I thought it would be cool.
The flower looks very good on you.
What was I supposed to
Thank
do with a jumble size? Like that's you can't carry that around with you. We carry around everything that we own on our backs, basically.
All right, let's get to stepping.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right, so you guys finally make it to Amesh, right? That's where we're heading. Yep. Yeah. So you guys or Emish. That's it. Emish. You guys finally make it to Emish, and it's a small town on the other side of the island, kind of set away from the water a little bit, and up on a hill. There's like a winding staircase, and you can see what looks kind of like almost like a monastery or something like up on the hill.
Oh, let's start there.
Just where you want to go.
It's the hidden temple.
Well, that would be great, but I doubt that.
So as you approach it, the closer you get, the more like worn down it looks. Vines are growing on the outside of the building. The lawn's unkept, and there's like there's like a cracked stone staircase that leads up to the door, and there's some big like pillars, and I mean it looks like in its heyday this place would have been amazing, and now it looks just a little sad. There's a giant wooden door.
This is what happens when you just send out thousands and thousands of gold out to random people instead of using it for upkeep.
What?
Yeah, what?
Because like each of us got like what was it like 200 gold, 100 gold from from the one guy, and he sent out like a shit ton of from Darmill, and like he sent out lots of invitations, like hundreds of invitations.
75 gold.
75 gold, yeah. So
How much did you get?
75 gold.
Duh.
Yeah, I guess go up the door and knock.
All right, so you knock, and there's just like a big like hollow like ring, and it just kind of echoes a little bit. And then after a couple of minutes, you hear like some like scuffling on the other side, and the door like crack or like a little slat in the door. Who is it? What do you want?
Is this the Order of Mira?
Who wants to know?
Well, I mean, we're just people. Does a Darmil ring a bell?
You're with a Darmil? Why didn't you say so? And he slams the thing shut. And then, like, a minute later, like, the door opens, and there's this, like, short, like, balding man with, like big, like, white tufts of hair, like, sticking out the side of his head. And he's in, like, a blue robe, and he has the silver harp emblem, like, hanging from his neck. Come. You're letting all the warm air out. Get in here. Get in here now.
I hurry in.
The warm air out.
He's spitting a lot of hot air.
Right. Yeah, go in there, I guess.
And you go in, and he slams the door shut, and he locks it real quick. Now, why are you here? Where's the Darmil? You said you were with a Darmil.
He sent us.
Yeah.
Why did he send you? Did he find what he was looking for? I don't think he did.
He actually did find something that he was looking for.
What?
Well, we found this hidden temple below the streets of the city. What was the city? It was Cernus? Was that the name of the city you were at?
Kronos.
Cernus. And that was the temple to the god of death. And we actually, while we were there, we actually got a meeting with the god of death.
There's a thump as he faints.
Oh.
Temple of Ustar.
Temple of Ustar, that's right.
Well, I think you killed him.
He's just passed out right now?
Yeah.
You
I'm
want
going to just kneel down and just do 1 ounce of the smiley potion. Just put it in there and be like...
Like, as soon as you do that, like, just like a big, irremovable grin spreads across his face.
Just creep things up a little bit.
And he wakes up. I feel great!
Well, that's good. Maybe you're not going to pass out again on us.
I don't know why I fell over, but I feel amazing.
Wow.
You guys want some cookies? I could really go for some cookies.
I could.
Maybe later.
Yeah, let's go get some cookies.
All right, let's go.
And he hops up to his feet, like, surprisingly spry-like, and he's, like, skipping down the hall towards the kitchen.
Man, he is
Come
going
on!
to crash later.
It works.
I follow him down toward the cookies.
Yeah.
All right, so, like, he's busying himself, like, making cookies from scratch.
Oh.
Like, so, he's making up some cookie dough,
I
and...
thought they were already cooked.
So, yeah, the
He's
god...
like, you should heat up the oven. All right, yeah, you just talk. I'm listening. All right, we need chocolate chips and peanut butter.
I go heat up the oven.
Yeah, so the god of death himself, like, was...
See, there's no peanut butter up here. I'm listening.
He, well, I just start
got some
telling the
chocolate
story about,
chips
like, how
over
we
here.
have to find the 3 temples to Isla, Tohdite, and Ramling.
And he starts mixing it. And then, like,
And Tohdite's temple is
balling
supposed to
them
be
up,
on
putting them
Aelston Islands.
on a
And we were
tray.
hoping that he could point us in the direction of the location on the Aelston Islands.
Yeah, that sounds right. And then he puts the cookies in the oven, and like he's just pacing back and forth, like waiting for the cookies to be done. You were saying?
So yeah, we need to find Tohdite's temple on the Aelston Islands.
I'm gonna check on the cookies.
Oh, they're looking awesome. They're like peanut butter and chocolate chip. Like,
Oh, good stuff.
they're gonna be amazing. And yeah, after we have our cookie break, we will find out more.
All right.
So he pulls the cookies out of the oven, and like he lets them cool, and so like there's still like that slightly gooey deliciousness.
Should have timed our actual break with the cookie break.
And then had cookies for you.
Right. That would have been great. That's even better.
Didn't know there was gonna be a cookie break.
If we could do that next week, that'd be great.
All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, I will come up with a story and make you cookies.
That's great. I appreciate that.
All right, so he has cookies. All right, well, I think the best place to find things is the library. Oh man, I love the library.
All right. Sure, we can hit the library.
Well, not when you say it like that. Turn that frown upside down, mister.
The library.
Yeah, you get it.
Let's go, yeah!
And so he he practically sprints down the hallway like with just this like fervor. And
He's gonna get a heart attack, man.
I'll stay with the cookies. Make sure they don't burn.
Well,
the cookies are done.
yeah,
Oh, they're done.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've
Well, then we're
eaten
good.
cookies and
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah. So he sprints down the hall and he's and he opens up the doors and it's one of the biggest libraries that you've ever seen. Like, and it's just stacked with books. And this is the one room that seems like it's immaculately taken care of. There's tomes in here for pretty much anything you would want. And he's just like haphazardly like throwing scrolls over his shoulder, like, well, I know I saw something in here about it once before. Who did you say we were looking for? We're looking for toads, right? We need to find toads.
Tohdite, the god Tohdite's temple.
Oh, we're in the
On
wrong
Island.
section. We are in the wrong section of the
I
library.
pick up one of the things and read what he threw down.
It's like the anatomy of a lizard. Like,
Well, not quite what we need. Nope.
so he sprints over to another thing and he reaches for a book and then just falls backwards and starts snoring.
Well, I go grab that book that he was reaching for.
All right.
You can eat another dose.
We don't want to kill him because this is a large
2
library.
ounces might be pushing it.
So what was the book he was reaching for?
It was just like a history of the gods in Lothos.
It's not going to help a whole lot. How old is it?
This is pretty old.
Actually, all right, then I'll give it a crack then.
Go to the T's.
I'll start going through it.
Oh, shit.
I'll go find.
So you're flipping through it, and you find mention of you find like a section on the Aelston Islands and all the different temples that were on the islands, and you find the one for Tohdite, and it says that his temple was on Aelst, in the crater of a dormant volcano.
Cool.
All right, so we just need to go find whichever specific one is Aelst. Volcano.
Yep. Nobody wanted to believe it.
It's not gonna be dormant for long.
Well, I'm sure it'll probably become very active.
That wouldn't be good if it became active.
But like now we have to find Aelst Island.
Which I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, but now you know where on Aelst you need
Yeah.
to look.
I guess.
All
Can't
right,
imagine it's
so-
that big of an
No, because we have talked about it in the past, like trying to find a volcano. No, like it was just like my notes are all over the place on the stuff. So I mean,
So we traveled here. What? Don't you want to ask him about the keys?
well, he's asleep right now.
Yeah, but
Give him another dose.
No.
Answer a couple questions. and
No,
we'll get
no more
outta here.
doses. He's just not super useful.
is there anything about keys inside the book here?
I looked through it.
There is no mention of any keys.
Like the key seemed like something that the gods would know more about instead of like mortals would write books about.
Yep. So yeah, the guy sleeps for a good while, a good few hours, and then he wakes up feeling like well rested and wait. I didn't have chocolate, did I?
I have no idea.
Chocolate chips.
Whatever you put in your own cookies.
Oh no, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, that's not the end of the world. Just
That's a problem for future you.
Which is right now.
Yeah, that's right. But anyways, I don't suppose you know anything about Xenos. Because apparently he had keys in the temples of Isla, Tohdite, and Ramling.
Well, Xenos it's like he was the leader of the gods.
Do you have any more like details about Xenos? Like a book or anything, or?
He's like, well, maybe. So he goes over to his shelves and he's like, Xenos, and he pulls out a tome and he hands it to you. This would probably be your best bet, and it's like basically, it's in like an ancient script, but it's essentially like the tome of Xenos, like what their worshippers would read and like the basically the Bible of Xenos.
All right. start going through that.
All right, it's a hefty tome. There's no way you're gonna get through it in a sitting.
Yeah. I offload it onto somebody else. I offload it onto Roan. Here you go, Roan.
What is it? The tome?
Tome of Xenos.
Cool.
You start multitasking some of this stuff. Anything else you guys want to look up while we're in this giant library full of stuff? Maybe there's some like ancient crafting arts you could look at.
Maybe there's some maps.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot maps. We do need some nice maps. Would be nice.
All right, brings you over to the chart section. Here you go. Have fun.
And Aiden, you're like skilled in navigation too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, let's
I'm gonna look up some forging stuff. You got anything good about forging swords?
Maybe. Follow me.
Okay.
let me know if you find anything good. I'll stick here looking through these maps.
Yeah, and I got a knack for maps, so.
All right, yeah. So he brings you over to a section, and it's like it's two like 100-foot long shelves. He's like this is everything we have on forging.
I want to show him the sword, the old rusty sword, and say, you got anything that has anything that might resemble this sword or the hilt that maybe you would recognize from the book?
I got nothing.
All right.
I don't really like these books. They're very dry. There's no stories.
Yeah, it's all about craftsmanship and.
Yeah, like I said, boring.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not a bad idea though.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I know this is a shot in the dark, but try to find something that has maybe this was like a forge or forge
roll an
sword.
investigation.
So, an unnatural one. Wasn't a natural one.
You find some picture books.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll look through those and see if I can find some pictures.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like you're picking up some books on different forging techniques and stuff through the ages,
Right.
but nothing that really pertains exactly to what you're looking for.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll find whatever book looks the most interesting as far as forging swords that maybe I can apply to the sword.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are looking through charts. A lot of it, like old ancient charts that aren't super useful. You do find a map of the Aelston Islands, and so you like.
I was also gonna look for old map of Ashwick and Belmore too.
Ooh, thinking ahead, man. Planning ahead.
Yeah, I'll go through the book again to find information about those two places too. Then,
if I had my hat right now, I would award it to you.
Like there you go.
Would he be mad if I took him?
The maps? Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So should I roll to see if I found any or?
You find some ancient Belmore maps. And,
Cool.
Yep.
and I want to
Belmore.
read through the book to see if I can find those temples too.
I don't really find anything on those temples in this book.
All right. Well, are you gonna actually take those maps? I figured you just like make a
I
copy
took
of them. All right.
They don't have a copier here, and I don't think he has any use
I
for
thought
these
like,
maps.
so. Like, do you have like a skill in cartography or something, or like how would like I just because when
I am a wanderer.
Oh,
I
all right.
have
Just likes
excellent memory
maps.
for maps and geography.
All right.
I can recall layouts and settlements.
Not everything has to be a skill,
No,
Carlos.
well, I was just
Some of
wondering
it can be flavor.
I was wondering because it actually was a skill. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go meet up with Aiden to see if he found any cool stuff on crafting. Or actually, I'm gonna meet up with I'm gonna ask the old guy. Did we ever get his name? I'm gonna ask his name.
Yeah, no, he fainted and then you drugged him.
Yeah.
And then he made cookies.
Yeah. I'm gonna get his
They were
name actually.
good.
It worked out.
He's good at making cookies.
All right. Oh, I'm Helmer.
All right, Helmer. Well, I was wondering, I know my friend, you brought him to the crafting section for smithing, but I was wondering, could you point me in the direction of the crafting of magical items? Because I know
It'd
they're
be
not
the same section.
same section. They're not separated or organized any differently. It's just one section.
Yep. Good luck.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'll go through it because that's what I'm interested in.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah.
I'll let you know what I'm looking for too, in case you come across
Yeah.
it.
Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Yeah. Roll an investigation.
Maybe some diagrams or anything. 23.
You don't find anything specifically pertaining to any magical forging. Yeah, it's like, I mean, you find some mentions of it in like different books and stuff, but nothing like at cursory, like doing your cursory glance, you don't really find anything.
Oh, that's fine. Do I find any like books of like different sword diagrams while I'm going through there?
I mean, you found some that had, like how to make a sword and stuff like that.
But like no, like just different diagrams of various swords throughout the ages.
No.
So I didn't find any sketches of the sword.
Okay. Well, even if we don't find something, we'll make something out of this.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you did find a few things in like different smithing techniques that have been used, and stuff like that. So something like that might be helpful if you're trying to recreate an ancient blade. But
Yeah.
But we generally it's just like just find a cool metal and do what you want with the metal. I don't think if you want to make this cool, I don't think we should use steel. I think we should try to find something, I don't know, something like a rare type of metal. I've always wanted to work with adamantite.
Well, we'll see what we
It's
come across.
our price range.
We'll see what we come across.
Yeah.
First things, whenever I get a chance, we'll have to.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to remove the hilt, so I don't have to carry the whole sword around.
Well, like maybe get some sketches of the actual blade. Like it's maybe rusted, but we can actually see how like the blade
Right.
was designed. So
Right.
So yeah, I think we're done here. Then we can try to move. We'll go meet up with Renton to see like where actually is Aelston Island, like which in this chain of islands it is. Will Renton?
He's a little distracted right now.
Yeah.
It's the other one. Do I find anything?
what you found? I told you found maps of.
I know that, but I've been looking at them while they've been doing it. Do I recognize where we are right now?
Yeah, and I mean, like everyone knows where the different islands are.
Yeah.
So like, and they're clearly labeled on.
Okay.
The thing.
I didn't know maybe they were named something else in ancient times or something.
No. It seems
Okay.
like they've had these names for a while.
Okay. It's here.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a small island that's just a little bit south of the island that you're on.
How far away?
You can't swim there.
All right.
Like, I mean, it's like half a day's journey by boat.
Do we want to try to like? I guess just the small. We could hit the small village then, because we don't have to.
The village is like it's not on the water.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
have
we
to
gotta-
probably go back to the city.
Guess we're going back to the city.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Helmer. I think we're done here.
All right. Well, make sure you put everything back where you found it,
All right.
and if you've taken any books, write down what books you've taken. So, and put these notes in there. And he hands each of you some cards that say, in case of the bearer's demise, please send all materials to, and then the Order of Mira, the Aelston Islands. Like,
Oh, I can't travel too heavy, but I'll grab one of the smithing books and toss in my spell bag.
I don't know if I really need to. I mean, I didn't find anything too good myself, so
No, it wasn't great, but I don't know. It's something to look
Yeah.
at.
all right. And I think you guys traveling back is a good place to stop for the night before we dive into the next part here. So I think we're gonna do that, and then.
Great.
Yeah, so let me just switch this over and we can dive right into our tavern talk real quick.
All right.